Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some nice sounding 808 slides, man. Being completely honest, a lot of your 808 slides be sounding corny sometimes, but it's okay because we've all been there as drill producers. So I'm going to show you guys how to get smoother slides here. So I have this pattern with a loop here. Just a simple drum pattern with a melody, just a counter snare with a snare and a kick. I'll play it for you guys. So obviously something very simple. Now I'm just going to start with the 808s. So the first step to fire drill 808s is to click on the sound, the 808 that you chose, and you go in envelope settings and you turn everything down here except for the hold. So like right here you see the only knob that's turned up here is hold. Yours will look probably something like this, like a bunch of like knobs turned up. Just turn everything down and then turn the hold all the way up. Once you did that, you want to go to piano roll and you want to start with a simple 808 pattern. You just want to lay down like the foundation for the rest of your slides. Like right here, I'm about to place my first 808. Me personally, I tend to turn off the kick when I'm doing my slides, but that's just me though. You don't have to. For some people, it helps them find a rhythm easily when the kick is playing at the same time. You can let it play at the same time if you prefer, but for me, I'm just going to turn it off. When you're laying down the basic pattern, you're just creating a rhythm. You're focusing on the rhythm part and less the melodic. So let's start here. Now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna add on to that to make it more interesting. So like right here, I'm just gonna like right now I'm just envisioning how I'm gonna do the slides, but this is just the basic pattern. So I think I'm pretty much done for the basic part. Okay, so we got that. So now I'm gonna get to the slides. Me personally, I like to do like more snappy slides, and like I don't like to send them up too high on the piano roll, like on the notes, because that's how, in my opinion, that's where like people fuck up and like make them sound corny and shit. And one other key mistake that a lot of people make is like they make them really like long, and it's not like to me, I just see it as something that should be like smooth, like, you know, it should just flow with the beat. Like let me just show you guys how it's done. Like you just see, like just like that. I'll add another slide here and then make this one slide up. So see, we're just going with it, like just like that. Got some fire slides. I fucked up right here. Let's fix it. There you go. And also one thing you can do is you can pitch down the whole beat to give it a darker feel. So like I'm gonna pitch it down 2 more. Like that's evil. That's an evil one. Now that we have the basic slides done, like basically like what I would do for the beat is like I would just like duplicate this pattern and then I would just like modify it slightly throughout the beat just to make it a little less repetitive, you know what I mean? So one more thing that you want to make sure you do once you're done with your 808 slides is make sure your kick slaps. A lot of you guys were talking on my other video about like how it's clipping and shit, and you gotta realize, bro, like literally every producer has their drums clipping. Yes, you can say like blah blah blah, the engineer this, the engineer that, but the engineer is literally there to clean it up. I wouldn't worry about that. If I were you guys, I would just focus on making it slap and making it hard. you know, trying to impress the artist you're sending it to, etc., whatever. Now with the kick, the way I would turn it up is, before I used to use the velocity and like turn up a whole bunch of knobs and shit, but now all I do is just turn up this knob in FL, because this knob turns up the volume higher than any other knob in the DAW. So like just turn it up like this. But I'd be careful with this knob because it can really get like really high. So maybe like max, like right where my cursor is right now. So oh yeah, one more thing. If they sound like off or some shit, just make sure you pick like the appropriate 808. And what I mean by that is that not every 808 goes with like every type of, you know, drill beat, you know what I mean? So like try a couple out, switch them out, you know, until you find one that works. So like me, I might switch it right here. I might just experiment a little bit. There you go. That one works well. Yeah, that's perfect. Obviously right now it sounds a little bit boring, but like once you add like the perks and the bounce and everything, like everything will just come together like bread and butter, man. So oh, one more thing, you want to make sure that on your master, of course, when you turn up the kick that much, like you want to make sure you have a soft clipper on there, man, because if I take off the soft clipper, man, hold on, let me just show you guys what it sounds like. All sorts of fucked up, you know what I mean? Make sure you turn that shit on, and you know, then you can go crazy. And then, you know, you can add grind 808s, perks, fill it out, whatever, all that. If you guys found this tutorial helpful, be sure to leave a like, comment, man. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. And yeah, man, I'm out.